So you got the Osmo Pocket 3, but you don't know where to start. Don't worry, I got you. First and foremost, if you don't know anything about video or photo, you're gonna wanna familiarize yourself with terms like ISO, shutter speed, frames per second. Those are the settings that you're gonna be adjusting on your Osmo. Today, we're just gonna do a little speed run, so let's fast forward. You'll see at the bottom of my screen, it says 4K 30. That's the resolution in frames per second. I'm shooting at 4K at 30 frames per second. 30 frames per second will give you a pretty smooth playback on most of your devices. But if you're doing something where there's more action involved or you're moving a lot, raise that frames per second to about 50, maybe even 60. You can either have it set on the auto mode for exposure or you can do it manually. But if you don't know anything about those settings, I got you, because you can still shoot in auto mode. You know, sometimes when you take a photo or video and the whites or the highlights are way too bright, it's probably overexposed. If you're in a situation where there's a lot of light, you're gonna wanna keep that exposure as low as possible. The higher exposure, the more grainy your footage will be. But if you don't even wanna think about it, just set it to auto and be on your way. The Osmo Pocket 3 comes with the 10-bit D-Log mode for color. Think of D-Log as the raw format for video. Why is it so flat? Why is there no color? Shooting in D-Log helps you capture all of the data, all of the color, giving you way more options to work with when you're editing. HLG is closer to more HDR footage, so think brighter, higher contrast color. Normal is just going to capture the color as is. What else do we need to know about this camera?